What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. Financial behaviors and financial principles. I'm gonna give you 3 behaviors and I'm gonna give you 4 financial principles. Let's start with the financial principles. Number 1, live on less than what you make. That's the critical component of building wealth, guys, because your number 1 tool to build wealth is what? Income. And if you don't have no income left over to invest, then guess what? It's going to be pretty tough getting to your financial freedom. So my recommendation is live on less than what you make. So if you're making $3,000 a month, you're bringing that home, you got to live on less than that, right? What less than means is different for everybody. For me, when I was running hard, building wealth, I lived on 50% of my take home, man. That's what I lived on. And the other 50%, I invested. For you, it may be more, it may be less. You got to determine that. But you got to live on less than what you made so that you got some money left over to invest. Move on to the second financial principle, which is live on a plan. And that's simply a personal budget, guys. We have to become good money managers of our own money. If we don't know how much money we got coming in or what's going out, how can we be managing our money properly? We can't. And most people don't. But the little trick I've learned over the years is to just sit down, pen to paper, write out all my income that I got coming in, and then I write out all my expenses I got going out. And then I take a look at those expenses and I have to ask myself, which one of these expenses is a need and which one is a want? And if I'm gonna get the financial freedom, I gotta cut out wants. See, a need is being able to go to the grocery store and buy groceries to feed yourself. A want is to go out to a restaurant and spend money to feed yourself. A need, go to the grocery store, buy your own food, cook it at home. A want, going out to restaurants, spending unnecessary money to feed yourself. That's a want. You got to cut that out if you want to get the financial freedom. Let's move on to number 3, stay out of consumer debt. That's a huge one right there too, guys, for a lot of us. $900 billion in credit card debt in the United States. The average American has about $6,000 worth of credit card debt at an 18.99% interest rate on average. That's a lot of interest rate, guys. You'll never pay that $6,000 in credit card debt off if you're paying the minimum payment. Also, high interest rate car loans, high interest rate personal loans. All those things, guys, we got to cut out if we're going to give ourselves a chance to get the financial freedom. Because here's the deal. You're making somebody else wealthy with consumer debt, guys. Most consumer debt, or most things you buy that build up your consumer debt, are not going to be assets that actually increase in value. They're going to be liabilities, depreciating assets and liabilities that make someone else wealthy. So you got to stop buying things to make other people wealthy. Now, if you want to buy a piece of real estate for income, that's different. If you want to put money in a business, or you want to take out a loan to start a business that's going to be profitable at some point in the future, that's different. But going out just piling up consumer debt to make yourself look good, buying clothes, buying watches, going on lavish vacations and all this other stuff, that's a no-no. So you got to cut out that consumer debt if you want to get the financial freedom. And number 4 of the 4 financial principles is save and invest. Now that's where you're going to multiply money, right? You're going to make it, you're going to keep it, and you're going to multiply it in financial principle number 4. And again, guys, the big 3 that I talk about all the time, a business, real estate, and the stock market, those are the 3 that I've used to build my wealth and multiply money. And I would recommend you consider those 3. Now, there's a great opportunity right now in the stock market because a lot of our favorite paper assets, they're on sale. And there's an opportunity for us to be able to buy them at a discount right now, hold them long term, and then they increase in value over time. I can't guarantee you they'll increase in value, but what I can tell you is if you look at the historical averages or the historical returns of the S&P 500 index, you'll see, historically speaking, it's returned 7 to 10% on average over a 90-year period. Again, man, I go with those odds. So that's what I invest in to multiply my money. And then I sprinkle in some individual stocks. But those are the 4 financial principles, guys, that I'm going to ask you to consider and to adapt and to live with on a daily basis. I think if you do that, you give yourself a chance to get the financial freedom. Now let's dive into the financial behaviors, because those are going to go hand in hand with those financial principles. The first one is discipline. A lot of us have a problem with discipline because, see, discipline requires us to do something a lot of times that we really don't want to do. But we do it because we want that end result. That's discipline. See, I get up every morning and I walk 4 to 5 miles on a daily basis. Not that I want to get up and walk these 4.5 miles or 5 miles. I do it because I want the result exercising will give me, which is being more healthy. That's what discipline is all about. It's about doing something you may not want to do every day, but you do it anyways because you want the end result. That's discipline. You got to apply that to every area of your life, especially your financial life. Let's move on to the second financial behavior, which is consistency. I can develop a discipline of walking, but unless I do it consistently every single morning, I won't get the result that I'm looking for. So discipline and consistency go hand in hand. Same in the financial world, right? I can discipline myself to take $500 a month and put it in an investment that will multiply it for me. But unless I take that $500 every single month and do that, then I'm not going to build much wealth. Yes, I have a level of discipline because I've taken the $500 occasionally and put it in. But unless I put it in every single month, which is consistency, it's not going to build wealth as fast for me. So that's where consistency comes in. You got to do it over and over and over, right? Rinse and repeat in order for that to work. And then the last financial behavior is patience. See, guys, when I first started walking about 3 years ago, I had to be patient with it because I was getting a little tired. You know, mile into the walk, I'm a little bit of huffing and puffing. But you know what I said? I said, I'm developing this discipline. I'm consistent. Now I just got to be patient and allow my lungs and my body to catch up with what I'm trying to accomplish here. Haven't done this in a long time, so it's going to take me a minute. So I got to be patient and just stay at it. Eventually, it's going to become second nature. And guess what? That's what happened. Same thing with our financial life, guys. We developed that discipline. We developed that consistency. But now we got to be patient and wait on that money to multiply for us, right? We got to put that money in every single month, and we got to wait and wait. But I can tell you guys, over the last 25 years of doing that, of waiting and being patient, it's paid off. I get to live the lifestyle that I want, do the things that I want, and not have to worry about how I'm gonna pay for it because I had discipline, I had consistency, and I had patience. See, patience is a key in building wealth, guys, because wealth is not built overnight for 99% of us. For 99% of us, we're gonna have to Be patient and wait on that money to multiply. But that's okay. 7, 10, 15 years, it's okay. Now, if you want to do it faster and you're saying, hey man, I really don't have the patience for a 7-year wait. You don't have to wait 7 years, but you will have to put in more money to multiply it faster. You got to put in more money. Just go out and look at any future value of money calculator and just punch in the numbers. If you want to do it in 3 years, it'll tell you how much money you got to put in over that 3 years in order to build your wealth to whatever you want to build it to. Me personally, I didn't want to put that stress on myself. So I gave myself 20 years. But again, I was younger. I was 30 years old when I started investing in paper assets. Right? So I had a little bit of time. For you guys that are a little bit older, hey, you can always build a nest egg. As long as we're breathing and on this earth and we got income, we can build a nest egg. I don't care if I'm 50, 60, or 70. It doesn't matter. You just got to apply the 4 financial principles and apply the 3 financial behaviors that I just talked about. Drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what you think about those 3 financial behaviors and the 4 financial principles. Are you living those principles and those behaviors? And if not, do you believe you can adapt them? I think it'll do you good from a financial perspective. I even think it'll do you even better from a life perspective. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is gonna give you up to 12 free stocks. When you open a new brokerage account, put at least $100 in that brokerage account. They're gonna give you up to 12 free stocks for just trying out their brokerage app. There's a link down in the description box of the video. Click on that Webull link. Open up your new brokerage account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money.